All right, good morning, 6th grade. I hope everyone
Good
had a
morning.
nice weekend.
Good morning.
We are going to start today. I'm going to present my screen. All right, I need one reader to read today's daily learning target.
May I read? Can I read?
Alyssa, go ahead. You have your hand raised. Students will be able to.
Students will be able to analyze context to determine a word's connotative meaning, positive versus negative. Understand that words that have layers of meanings, figurative versus literal.
All right, so we're going to be working with today, determine word meanings, right, using figurative language. And we've talked about figurative language. Figurative is all those similes, metaphors, alliteration, hyperbole, personification. Literal means you're going to exactly say what you exactly mean. All right, so we talked about connotation last week. This week we are going to be working with informational text, RI 6.4. Connotation always has some sort of positive or negative. So we talked about words like last week in literature. We're going to be specifically talking about informational text. Quick question. Think about the lyrics to your favorite song. How do they make you feel?
I don't have a favorite song.
So when you're thinking about your favorite song, you're going to think about maybe the image or what is going to happen. Some sort of picture will come up, some sort of feeling will be evoked from all the words that they're using. So writers use words in different ways depending on their purpose. Sometimes writers choose words with a positive or a negative connotation, meaning to show how they feel about the topic. They also might use words with figurative meaning instead of in their literal meaning. All right. Everything is posted up on Google Classroom. We've watched this in our classroom, picking the words. Why is it important to use word choice? All right. Looking at the picture below and read how the boy and girl describe the music. Circle the words and clues in the picture to tell you how each person feels. So this person is like, he's really loving it. The music is good. It has a really positive connotation, right? So sometimes when we have like free time and you guys are listening to your music, you're really enjoying the music, but then when I hear the music, this is me right here. This music is ear splitting. It's very noisy. It's not appropriate. They're not liking it. Right? That's a negative connotation, right?
But what if it was like so good? What if it was an award-winning song?
It's personal preference, all right? So this is another video talking about synonyms and antonyms. Can anyone tell me what synonyms and antonyms are? Any guesses?
I don't know.
Me, can I say it?
Me, I got one.
Me.
Zach? What's a synonym? Take a guess. Hector, do you know? Jazzy, do you know?
Yes.
Go ahead.
A synonym are two words that mean the same thing, and an antonym are like the opposite.
Excellent.
Ow.
All right. We're going to read those first two paragraphs in the article.
Can I read it? Can I read it?
Zach?
What happened?
Do you want to read?
I don't think Chuck Berry would taste that good. Man, I told you this.
Who's reading?
Me.
Who's
Can I read, Ms. Wong?
Jazzy? All right,
Yes.
go ahead.
Okay. Rock musicians. Wait, what happened?
Sorry.
Rock musicians can trace their roots back to one individual, Chuck Berry. He rose to stardom in the 1950s with music featuring driving beats and catchy guitar riffs, short series of notes that repeat throughout a song. Barry's groundbreaking sound combined rhythm and blues with country music. As a guitarist, he was known for his phrasing. Aerosmith guitarist Joey Perry describes the way Barry grouped notes into quick bursts as that double note stop, where you get the two notes bending against each other and they make that rock and roll sound. Barry's clever lyrics about high school and dancing also won over teenage audiences. The words to his songs told the stories of their generation. Everything I wrote about wasn't about me, but about the people listening, said Barry.
Hi, Miss Wong. Can I read next?
Yes, Zach, you can read. Give me a second. So, what does the author mean when she says that Chuck Berry was known for his phrasing?
He was probably oh, like killing two birds with one stone. Like he was that type of person. Like he was oh, like he was like I'm as smooth as butter, probably. Like I don't know what he was saying, but like it was stuff like that.
Mommy,
He would say stuff, but then he'll put it like in his.
So, the way he describes it, it was a short series of notes that repeat throughout the song. So, it was very catchy. It was like very pop, 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 pop.
Like,
all right? There was a lot of combined rhythm. So, it's hard because sometimes, guitarists or musicians, they have one way of doing something. So, he infused or combined rhythm and blues with country music, which is kind of odd because that's usually not what happens, at least in this kind of context. Then he has quick bursts as that double note stop where you get two notes bending against each other. So technically, is it supposed to be combined or is it not supposed to be combined? When it says bending against. So he's describing the way he sees music and the way he feels about music. The author is using words' technical meaning, all right, which is kind of like what I described there, the context clues. So that's how I figured out was known for his phrasing. All right, Zach, you're up.
I need to read, okay? Shh. Okay.
You there? Okay.
Barry also
Revolutionized.
Revolutionized.
When can I read?
If you don't picture, look.
My book.
Okay, you know what? I'm trying to be nice, okay? I can't say that guitar.
Revolutionize. Say it again.
Revolutionized, right? That's how you say it? Revolutionized guitar. Showsman with his signature duck walk. Really? A duck walk? How do you even do that?
Keep going.
It involved. Why is his mouth to the camera? It involved playing guitar while squatting and moving forward. One leg would swing back and forth in the air while he hopped on the other. Keep going?
Yes, keep going.
Okay.
You got two more sentences.
Chuck Berry signs a light on many rock stars, past even the Beatles. John Legend credited Barry's sound and style. He said, "If you try to give rock and roll another name, you might call it Chuck Berry." So you're telling me John Legend met this unknown bootleg fake Chuck Berry, and he said, "Oh, you man good." That's fake, John Legend. So like, no, he did not do that. I don't believe
All right, first of all, it's John Lennon.
It's John Legend.
Right.
John Lennon.
Yeah, John Lennon.
Second of all, let's focus on this. The author says Barry shined a light on many rock stars' path. What does that mean? It doesn't literally mean that he shined a light and he goes, okay, this is your path.
He was like, "What if I'm a monster?"
Why is there two Debbie Wongs?
Cause
there's Debbie, and there's Wong.
There's Hector and there's Juan.
Why do they both sound the same? Wong. Wong.
All right. So it just means that he shined a light, meaning he paved the way and he marked his way so that other rock stars can follow his path.
So like
So based on the text, which statement best explains the figurative meaning of the text of the phrase, he has shined his light on many stars' paths? Is it A, B, C, or D? A, made it possible for musicians to play rock and roll for a living, drew attention to talents of other rock musicians, making them famous, helped musicians learn their craft by studying his songwriting and performing, or exposed the secrets of rock musicians and the music business. Any one person to explain why?
Me,
Who's me?
Jazzy.
Go ahead, Jazzy.
Um,
What is that?
I think it's because
Which one did you pick?
I picked wait, D. Oh, I picked B.
Why did you pick D?
No, not D. B.
Why did you pick B?
I picked I picked B because when they say has shined a light on many rock stars' paths. Oh my goodness. He didn't. It kind of means like it's showing all the attention that they got, like all the past rock stars, and like why they got it, which is because of their talent, which was being like playing the guitar and stuff.
Okay, but here it says Barry also revolutionized guitar showmanship. So which means that he made his mark because his style of music gave other opportunities or other musicians opportunities to play rock and roll. So it would be A. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to go to Google Classroom. You're going to begin working on the work time, read the article, The Power of Music, and answer the 3 multiple choice questions. Is Miss Canella there or no? Or did she leave already? She left already. All right. All right, that's it for today, okay, guys?
Okay.
So are there any questions? Yeah, we can you can leave because Miss Canella's recording and she's not here, so we're just gonna
Oh my life fell asleep.
okay. So if you have any questions, we can talk offline, okay?
Okay. Goodbye, Miss.
I miss you guys too. Bye.
Bye.